Did you know that the iconic portrayal of Count Dracula by Bela Lugosi was so compelling that it typecast him for the rest of his career? Now let's dive into the life of this legendary actor. His early life was far removed from the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. Raised in a humble family, young Bela's fascination with the world of make-believe was evident early on. The stage called to him, whispering promises of fame and fortune, and like many before him, he found himself unable to resist its siren song. Little did he know his journey would lead him to become an unforgettable figure in the annals of horror cinema. From a small town in Hungary, a legend was born who would leave an indelible mark on the world of horror cinema. The stage was set. Young Bela, with stars in his eyes, was ready to step into the world of acting. Born as Bela Ferenc Deso Blasco on October 20th in the year 1882 in Lugos, Kingdom of Hungary, which is now known as Lugoj, Romania, he was destined for the silver screen. Bela's first taste of the limelight was in his homeland, Hungary, where he began his acting career. He appeared in several Hungarian silent films, showcasing his talent and passion for the dramatic arts. These early roles were instrumental in shaping his craft, providing him with the foundation he needed to pursue his dreams further afield. In pursuit of greater opportunities, Bela took his talent to Germany, a country known for its vibrant and influential film industry. Here, he continued to hone his craft, carving out a niche for himself in the world of European cinema. His performances were marked by a distinct style and charisma that would later become his trademark. However, the bright lights of Hollywood beckoned, and Bela, ever the dreamer, decided to emigrate to the United States. He arrived in the land of opportunity with nothing more than his talent and a dream. America, the birthplace of Hollywood and the epicenter of the global film industry, was the perfect place for an ambitious actor like Bela to make his mark. He had a vision, a dream to make it big in the world of acting, and while the journey was challenging, with numerous hurdles and setbacks, Bela never lost sight of his goal. He knew that to become a legend, he had to chase his dream relentlessly, and that's precisely what he did. As Lugosi set foot in the United States, little did he know that his life was about to change forever. It was on the stages of Broadway where the world first met Bela Lugosi's Count Dracula. This would be the role that catapulted Lugosi into the limelight, a role that would forever etch his name into the annals of horror film history. Bela Lugosi, a Hungarian-American actor, had been honing his craft in various silent films in Hungary and Germany before arriving on American shores. But it was his mesmerizing performance in the Broadway adaptation of Bram Stoker's Dracula that would set the stage for his rise to fame. His portrayal of the sinister and seductive Count Dracula was met with critical acclaim, and audiences were captivated by his chilling performance. The success of the Broadway show led to Lugosi being cast in the 1931 film adaptation of Dracula. His portrayal of the Count was not only terrifying but also hypnotically charming, a combination that was both unnerving and irresistible to audiences of the era. His thick Hungarian accent added an exotic touch to the character, further enhancing the aura of mystery and danger that surrounded Count Dracula. Lugosi's performance in the film was iconic. His portrayal of Dracula was so powerful, so definitive, that it became the standard by which all future incarnations of the character would be judged. The image of Lugosi, cloaked in darkness with his piercing gaze and sharp fangs, has become synonymous with the character of Count Dracula, yet this defining role was a double-edged sword. While it brought him fame and recognition, it also typecast him as a horror film actor, limiting the diversity of roles he could play. Nonetheless, Lugosi embraced the character of Count Dracula, embodying it with such conviction and finesse that he became inseparable from the character in the eyes of the audience. And so, Count Dracula was born, a character that would define Lugosi's career. The world had seen many interpretations of Bram Stoker's iconic character, but it was Lugosi's portrayal that truly brought the Count to life, setting the stage for the rise of one of the most enduring figures in horror film history. But every rise has a fall. For Lugosi, the fall was as dramatic as his rise. Bela Lugosi was known for his portrayal of Count Dracula, a role that shot him to fame. But ironically, it was this very role that led to his downfall. He was typecast, forever remembered as the iconic Count, and this made it difficult for him to find diverse roles. Imagine being so good at something that you can't be seen in any other light. It's a double-edged sword, isn't it? On one hand, you're recognized and applauded for your talent, but on the other, you're trapped, limited by your own success. This was Lugosi's reality. He was the Count Dracula of the silver screen, and the world struggled to see him as anyone else. As the 40s rolled in, Lugosi's career began to decline. The man who once captivated audiences with his chilling portrayal of Count Dracula was now relegated to the shadows of the industry. He found himself acting in low-budget films, a far cry from the grandeur and glamour of his earlier career. It must have been a tough pill to swallow, going from being a celebrated actor to a mere shadow of his former self. Yet even in these trying times, Lugosi's spirit was indomitable. He continued to act, to perform. He didn't let his circumstances define him. Instead, he embraced them, appearing in films directed by Ed Wood, despite their low budget and lesser-known status. In the face of adversity, Lugosi held his head high. He was a fighter, a survivor. He may have been typecast, he may have seen his career decline, but he never lost his passion for acting. He carried on, doing what he loved, regardless of the circumstances. Despite the struggles, Lugosi's spirit remained unbroken. His journey, though fraught with challenges, is a testament to his resilience and his unwavering dedication to his craft. Like every story, Lugosi's tale also came to an end. As the curtain fell on his life, so too did it close on an era of classic horror cinema. On a quiet summer day, August 16, 1956, the world bid farewell to Bela Lugosi. His final years were marked not by the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, but by a quieter existence, away from the silver screen. Lugosi's life off the stage was as dramatic as his performances. He was a romantic at heart, marrying 5 times. Each marriage, a new act in his personal drama, brought its own joys and challenges. His 5th and final marriage to Hope Leininger was perhaps the most stable, lasting until his death. Among the many roles Lugosi played, perhaps the most cherished was that of a father. His only son, Bela George Lugosi, was born from his 4th marriage to Lillian Arch. The bond between them was a testament to Lugosi's softer side, a stark contrast to his on-screen persona. Lugosi's death, the result of a heart attack, brought a silent and sudden end to a life that had been anything but. And fittingly, his final resting place is as unique as the man himself. He was laid to rest in the Holy Cross Cemetery in Culver City, California. But Lugosi was not buried as just another man. In a final nod to the character that defined his career, he was interred wearing one of his Dracula costumes. This was not a gimmick, but rather a tribute to the role he cherished and the fans who adored him. Even in death, Lugosi remained true to his character. Laid to rest in one of his iconic Dracula costumes, forever immortalizing him as the Count, is a fitting tribute to this Hollywood legend. His story, like the immortal Dracula, lives on, echoing through the halls of cinematic history. And while Lugosi may no longer be with us, his legacy as the iconic Count Dracula continues to haunt and enchant audiences generation after generation. In summary, Bela Lugosi became a name that sent chills down our spines even to this day. Born in the Kingdom of Hungary as Bela Ferenc Deso Blasco, Lugosi's journey from Europe to the heart of Hollywood is a tale of determination and talent. His portrayal of Count Dracula, first on Broadway and then on the silver screen, forever etched his name in the annals of horror cinema. Yet Lugosi was more than just the Count. He was a versatile actor who, despite being typecast in horror roles, brought depth and nuance to his characters. His later years were marked by struggles, as he grappled with a decline in his career and a turn towards low-budget films. Nevertheless, Lugosi's impact on the horror film industry is undeniable. His interpretation of Count Dracula continues to inspire and influence actors and filmmakers, keeping his legacy alive. Bela Lugosi, the man, the legend, and the famous Count Dracula. His legacy continues to haunt and fascinate us, and that is the immortal tale of Bela Lugosi. Another legendary icon for the pop culture pantheon. Thank you for watching.